Hello and welcome. I thought the first thing that was important for us to do was to scan the field, really. A new field. And then we'll get cracking with... Mind you, I could set the others off. Yeah, it is true for fields 23. So I think I'd even laid the course in. For some reason, this is another thing. It's, yeah, it's up. You can see because it's going down. And yet, it drags. It does. Yeah, it's weird. It's always been like that. It's very strange. I think, to be honest, I love Cesarius Modding's work. But I think what I'm going to do is, because I've got his other ones, I have. This one's always been a little bit strange. I'm going to take this one out after this, because I've got enough of his fantastic... I think it was one of his first. It's not rubbish, but... I never use the one from the ARM team as 2, or you can join it as 3. For the same reason that this one's a bit faffy. You change it and it's the right one, and then you jump out and actually one of them's on the wrong crop. So they were both on oats. That's why I thought I needed oats anyway, and I thought, well, I'll do it with that one. So you can't go wrong then. But it is weird. You lift it and you can see that they're both lifted. You have to go to the other one. Even though you lift the one that's important, the lead as it calls it, you've still got to lift the other one, but they both look lifted, but they're not. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying they are. What I mean is they look like they are. Yeah, right, anyway, let's get this scanned now. And we're going to get a bit of work done, really. Now, I'm not sure about this one again. I don't think there's any room for expansion, really. That is what it is. Of course, there are some advantages to this. The early days of like giants doing things like this. Let's just wait for this to right. Let's set that going, and then we can align while we're right here. Seems a little bit sensible. Now, I think this is really slightly bigger than this should be able to cope with, or it will cope with it. It is a fairly sturdy tractor, 170 horsepower. It is sunflowers. Look, actually, I'm not sure what the horsepower requirements are for the plant. I think it's 200? Yeah, 210. It'll manage it. It's in the range. Right, so 28. We've done that. Let's set that going. It is a little bit large. Also, I'd like to see how it actually does it, if I'm honest, because usually most things that are in the range are actually fine. Try 3. It's quite big. Yeah, smashing. 28, we haven't got it yet. 28. And save course, activate 11.7 meters. I'm not sure, it probably could have coped with a proper burst and none of that. Let's just see. Excuse me, I've only just sort of woken up. Yeah, there's always that few minutes when you're a little bit like groggy. And that you're an automatic pilot, so you're alright, but you're not, yeah, completely with it. Let's see, can you manage? You'll probably be a little bit slower. It goes up a bit, but it'd be interesting to... Why is that? Oh, it's not actually, yeah, it's not that it's not right. Well, that looks fairly good to me. We'll keep an eye on this anyway, so let's drop that for a minute, and... Now, did I fill that with, actually? I think I did, didn't I? So really, we can actually... Oh, no, this is the one that has got built-in fertilizer. This is the good one. Has this been pH? Because I always think this is a... Yeah, pH value okay. Oh, it has sort of had a basic amount of liming done, but we're not going to go on that. We want it done properly. You can see, even though... We've sort of got a like... Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, there's a lot of work to be done. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Just come in briefly at the time lapse just to say the chickpeas, the lentils, and the garlics. You can see there's no planting or harvesting window, so at present are not working. I was going to really wanted to do the garlics. I've never done garlics, but it'll have to wait. So yeah, we're gonna go for corn, which means I can't do it today, but it can be made ready. So we're just going to stick that front box on, drop this. And one of the other tractors who has not had it, yeah, it's managed that admirably. Very, very good. Yeah, we'll just grab some additional, worked very well having that as a centre. I found when I did contracting, I had a lorry like that, not literally like that, but like that, with lots and lots of fertiliser. When I got bigger on or better on and we were doing contracting in a big way, prep like that is really the way to go. It really is. To have it like in a central place. I used to literally take the lorry with a load of stuff from the shop and just leave it in strategic places, you know, like in between the next contract or something like that, and it worked very, very well. So it is, as I've always said already, about a lot of it is called prep. Now then, I'm going to wait for the weeds to grow. Or do we try what I said? We can afford that special weeding. Yeah, I'd like to extend this a little bit because we do own. It's a very tiny little field. Not bought a plough yet. It's one thing we haven't bought. Nor. Hold on, did we get? No, it's weird. That's the only bad thing when you get confused about going from one to another. I've just got a stone picker on Fairhead. We haven't got one here, so we need to buy a stone picker. And do we go the big? I think the Big Mac truck is going to be a bit of out of place, even though it's my favourite. It really is. There's no denying this. So, because this is a rush job and it's in the middle of the session, I am going to ask the shop if they could please deliver a couple of items for us, as they do in real life. It's not. I don't get bent out of shape out of it really. It's very legit. We're not going big. Not. I mean, 10.5 is big, but what I mean is we're not going big. Well, I do love the red and black. Ooh, oh no, that's, yeah. Getting all what we're doing now. We're going. Yeah, I'm going to go for my old favourite, which is still a favourite of mine, which is the one from Black Sheep Modding. Shock Horror. By 64,000. Yes, we can afford it. Yes. Fantastic. So then now let's reset that straight away. And yeah, who has not had an outing on this session? Well, actually, even the Big Magnum hasn't really. I can honestly say that I'm not favouring it. Yeah, you have had an outing, and the other one is still going. Just going to quickly borrow this and quickly set it going on this field. He is doing, or she, it's actually farmer. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, it's not no-till. Ah, there you go. Not wasted a tiny bit of seed because it's. I thought this was no-till. Oh, my bad. Oh, I hate going not going no-till. Oh, well, it looks like Caesarius modding. It's not finished because. Oh. Yeah, no, I do remember. Yeah, we had it under horse aggravation. We did, and it was, yeah. It was not a note here. I don't know why I thought, because there's a lot of things like it that are like that, aren't really? So, yeah, it's one of them things. In the moment when you're doing those, yeah, go, I can understand that. Okay, so build 30 and save. Activate 36 meters. Oh, okay, it does. You are right, actually. Thank you, Courseplay, for clear load. Activate. That saves me making it, even though I had actually made it again. It's weird because I didn't realise I'd. Often in the first year, I just taz around the field like a madman, so we could actually. Yeah, really, a 6-meter cultivator would not be a bad thing to precede this and just have 2 tractors doing it. I mean, I'm not doing it now. gonna, mind you, yeah, that's the point. If we're gonna like do that anyway, why not? Let's grab the biggie, because he's not had an out in this time either. Nope. He's one of those around the edge of. That's the one. Let's just roll that over there. I do actually really like. I've not used the Mack Trucker as a pallet. I used to try to use it a little bit like a big bag handler, but it's not a big bag handler. But it is also, it is good. As in, like, you can use it just as it is, and it is. Ooh, so I always found this a bit. Exiting with this has always been a bit of a pain. Not quite right. It's usable though. I'm not going to go or anything like horrible. I'm just. It's what it is. It has frequently caught me like that. So, plough. I'll do allow create fields. Because I think right up to the road is ours. When they have to do a bit of smoothing, you can see it's not quite right. I think what we'll do is we'll then set the plough doing the field, and we will actually use that. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, we'll grab somebody else almost instantly to follow. Right, I believe, because it's amazing, we would nearly be finished now, apart from this one field, and now we have that other one to do all over again. So actually, I suppose that it's most sensible to get the saddle track going up here. Yeah, well, it's a good job we fully finished that, isn't it? Let's go up this way because you can. Yeah, this is probably my last, not my last session for always, my last session for now on this. Although it is only a short run, so I mean it will only be like a few sessions. So yeah, that is the point. It is, yeah, it's. We've gone quite a few years in. I do like that already. The small ones, if I'm honest. Right, and I do like the structure that we've done very quickly. I do. And as always, yeah, I think that's what Marty must have been getting at. Really was. Let's just get you off. I have been doing the fertilizer business rather a lot. I have, but then some businesses are obviously easier, and I often do them on a scale. In other words, if I'm only producing 7 tons of manure and slurry, I can only produce a little bit of fertilizer, but it is lucrative. It is one of those businesses that really is quite lucrative, and I would imagine. We did it by hand. Not quite, but we did do it manually last year, definitely. I don't think there will be a 9 meter. Do 4. Oh, no, it's not 4.5. It is technically, but then you'd have to do it twice. So 9 and generate. That should be a little bit different. So field 30. Oh, we had actually done it. Clear, load, activate. I must have just started that. So, yeah, and first. Fantastic, let's leave them to their devices. Ooh, you're going to get cracking with this. Right, at time-lapse time. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Yeah, I'm coming out of the town. It's a little bit early. This is really messy. Yeah, cool. I have said this for a while now. Courseplay has got quite messy recently, where it's like leaving bits on the edge of the fields that you have to. I mean, I've always had to do corner swishes like this. Now that's the fault of the choice I make of doing it quickly, and it leaves corner swishes. I understand that. That's my fault. But these bits on the like in the middle of the course at the end of each row. Now that's Courseplay never used to do that. It used to be far tidier than this. It's got a little bit sloppy on its like edges of like rows. It sort of lifts a little early, which is a bit weird because obviously I suppose there's, yeah, I know with any sort of system someone corrects one thing and it does another. I mean, it's still brilliant. I'm not like saying, oh, Courseplay, I'm about to throw it out, but yeah, I'm not at all. I very much appreciate working with systems all day myself. I know how hard they are to get exactly right. I'm just making a statement that it's true that it did used to be better, and that somehow, in some ways, I mean, this had left an awful lot of mess. Not just the corner swishes, mainly the corner swishes, but definitely end bits and all sorts of things where it shouldn't really have done it. So, I think we're nearly there. I think the other one finish. Good, definitely good team effort. Yeah, it's a bit there as well. That was a corner swish. Right, smashing. We achieved all that we set out to do, and we have made our field a little bit. Oh, weren't we supposed to be doing that as corn? Oh, we were as well. I got carried away with trying to use this and trying to make this. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, we do need, don't get me wrong, and they are both planted. I think 37. It's not a very nice field. But we will. I want to do a cornfield. I do that. So one thing we're going to do then, in that case, is scan and, do you know, the fence. Yeah, they're both 500. Now we'll leave the one on the. Yeah, we'll leave the. Oh, this is the one we're narrow. Doesn't matter. It's only scanning fields. It's not like terrible. We'll just scan the new field, and then next time we'll. Yeah, like to go through this time. Is what yeah, so that we can get ready. So we're going down our cash, but we have really expanded this year, so it is good. Yeah, I'm sort of second guessing what Marty was thinking. I mean, say the fertiliser business is very lucrative. It does allow for good expansion, but I sort of wonder myself, is it, yeah, but is it a bit boring? Is it like, oh yeah, it's fertilising again, oh, it's fertiliser business again, you know what I'm trying to say? Because the thing is, you would, as a farmer, use the most loot, especially if it's a start from scratch. You need good business, and I often find that the fertiliser business is perhaps the one business. No, this is our original new field. Losing all sense of direction. No, I'm not losing that bit. Yeah, some stones on this one. I realise. I didn't look close enough on actually where I bought the field. I know it was in our clump, our area, but I just didn't exactly. Yeah, it's not terribly far away. That was a bit sloppy. Would have got a bit further. I think could have written 2 if I'd have done that properly. Do you know? Yeah, what a waste. Now I've got to do a little tiny bit because I was a bit impatient. Not impatient, it wasn't really that, but yeah. Actually have a quick look at the biogas plant. Well, we haven't got any grass yet. I know, but that doesn't mean to say that we can't have any grass. We could, while we're this close to the biogas plant. Nope, my life, it put me in the middle of the road. Now then, where's the entrance? It used to be at the other end, and it looks like it is again. Actually, no, I think it was at the back. The only thing I hate about these barriers is it might be one of those where you buy the land, or it might be. Ooh. Lizgaz. Okay, this is a unique one. Right, in that case, let's stick the tractor save markers on. And we shall have a look for if it's a buy or whether it's like one that you buy the land. Yeah, a lot of map makers are still going for that, so where you buy the land and. To me it looks like one of those. There's no... Unless you can't buy it. You should try. Save the game in case something terrible happens. The game explodes. I am joking, I am joking. Oh, wow. Okay. And then if we have a look... Oh, it is now ours. Yeah, as you can see the... Wow, that was a very... Very beautiful Silage slurry manure should be cut, so we can put that in as well. Manure we don't have. Oh no, we do have manure. It's everything else we don't have at present. So the manure is going to throw stuff straight into here, which is quite good. And digestate we will store, methane we will. So this is actually very much like brilliant. I do like it. Doesn't produce much. Is that, which one is that on though? Yeah, it's you just produce quite a lot of digestate, as you'd actually, and so does slurry. The most being from silage, yeah. So fantastic. Let's hide those now. So we have now the proud owners of a biogas plant 2. I like this. I do. So in time we could. It makes the. I always think if you're going to do grass work, it makes more sense to buy. Yeah, that's. I mean, on the old one, you could actually buy this patch of land around here, and I did a grass field, a very strange shaped one, all the way down there. And this was quite big actually, that patch there. So yeah. So 41 is going to be our grass field. Do a little bit of mowing, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I mean that we're sort of expanding. I think we'll probably bring a couple of tractors down, like the RX1. Maybe now we would need a bigger team. Yeah, if we're gonna have one over this side. Trying to think what we would need to do. What, a wrapper as well. I think something like the quick bale to make it into a good system. I do find the quick bale and the words going. Yeah, it is the Anderson. It is, yeah, and the Anderson together make a cracking team. Really, I think I do them on the middle sides because again the quick bale is very stupendous for. It does 10 ton bales or 10,000 litre bales on 125. It does 25 ton bales, 25,000 litre bales on 150, and on 180 it does 50 ton bales. Now of course it's not all good going big, because if you've got a bale that's 45 tons when you finish the field, that's a lot of loss, as in it's a lot till the next time you cut the grass. So it's not all good. There's a bit of a yeah, I go on the middle one more often than not, 25,000 litre one, and often have 20 tons left in at the end. You're going to get it eventually, but what I mean is it's tied up, whereas normally most you've got is it normal 6.5 cubic metre one, 6,500 litres, then that's not so bad. So we also need to sow a grass field down here. Fantastic, we'll get some equipment over in next session. So for now, I think, yeah, it'd be nice. What it would be nice to do is to finish this where we finish what we start. I don't mean that if we plant a grass field that we actually cut it and that we harvest our fields that we've sown. That I'd like to do that. So we also need to. That is a point. Is that actually growing yet? With no, all you've got is yeah. We want. No, it is the RX 170. Actually, you could do it. Oh. But even though I mentioned it earlier, I forgot. Just want to check that field. Yeah, no, it is good. Now we need to scan that one, don't we? Let's just tie up some loose ends, get the scanning done, and fertilise it. Oh, I do like the fact that that does that like that. Yeah, so let's grab the scanner on the front. Did we leave the scanner down at the bottom where we've just been? I don't think I brought it back, did I? No. So of course we just scanned out awful field. Look at that. That is not very nice. Not at all. Good job, corns. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of loam. Yeah, it's not totally awful. Let's do our sugar beet field. And I would like to lime and fertilise it. And then that is definitely the end of the session. So actually this has been quite a long one, but we've done a lot. I've got to be honest, to replant all of your fields in one hit, it's not exactly right. You are actually who I want. Yes. We can grab the limer as we go, really? Fantastic. Let's get going. Yeah, I remember when in FS22 when it first came, I couldn't feel any difference between narrows and that's up there somewhere. Yeah, between narrows and bigs. I remember it had only just come out. Although I suppose it could have been the mod itself. Not always. But I couldn't really feel that there was much of a difference. But you can now if you're on narrows. I don't know how they're going to cope with me reversing. They tend to follow you exactly and they'll get blocked. Ooh, that is a point. Got to rescan the field, don't we? At least we can do it in one. Right, yeah, we've totally foxed Han, old buddy. Yeah, no, I'm sure I never tried to go through there. Oh, my life, he's got me stuck. Right, this, I think we should be able to go. Oh, it might. I'm not sure how this is going to work because it's. Yeah, I'm going to try normal worker. I'm hoping we've got enough room to turn around, or they might have a bit of a going down the hill jobby. Yeah, this is not going to be very nice, looking at the way that we're sort of touching yellow. Ooh, I think we can almost do that in one. Wow. Stick that down. Yeah, I actually joined some of these fields and made quite a large one when I did this. So. Oh, no. I often do that when I'm switching from forward to reverse. Just have that second of like, oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's weird. I thought you might do that. I did think that was what I was thinking. But they wouldn't quite be clever enough to figure that one out. So let's set a worker gun on this and we will figure out the AI. At the minute, everything is about AI. It is. But I've got to be honest, AI, if that is the best you can do, then I'm not sure we have anything to fear. Having seen the Terminator films, wow. It just makes me wonder, really, and say, oh no, honestly, everything's going to be safe. No, AI won't rule the world. No, we shall see. Right, let's follow on. We'll let the Lima lead, and we will. Whilst it's not actually, we might get weeds, of course, from this. I'm not sure. We'll have a bit of a look. I would say what it's going to do and why. It's probably. I don't know if this was. Yeah, it's true. We don't know if it's ploughed, do we really? In which case, it might be quite alright. But we may as well get all of this locked on so that all of our field work is done. Of course, we haven't done any. No, we've not got a. We're going to go into animals, although I don't know. With it being a short run, I think probably won't. I would. It would be if this was going to turn into a full lone Let's Play, I would literally do animals next. Yeah, and I'm hoping to get back to around the world in 80 days. I have done a couple of sessions this week. I've not been totally not doing it. It's just it did take a lot out of me. Yes, I'm still not. Where are you? God. Mate, let's just watch you finish. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's just take over. I did stop you manually because you were... I don't know what you were doing. But you didn't seem to be going to sort this field out. That is definitely true. Right, so it looks like it's pH value perfect, nitrogen perfect, weeds growing. Right, so this weed's growing on this field. Let's grab that. And I think... Yeah, now obviously the one on the right we ploughed. So we should escape weeds. Yeah, we know needs all needs rolling. We know that. Yeah, weed growing and all of the others needs weeds growing. So there's going to be a lot of spraying. And I do love using like the Jan and the big ears. I do, so I'm going to really enjoy that. So, with no further ado, we are going to go through till tomorrow morning. Feed the chickens. And then I'm going to scarp. Absolutely. So fantastic. No, you can't yet. Still need to do that. Just check sales because you can sometimes. It's 8 o'clock. We are in March. April is fast approaching. And we will do that cornfield in this coming session. And of course, we do need to line that as well. Well, I'm going to say, surely they need feeding. Surely. Right, so this is the one that should be weed free. Let's have a look. It seems to have settled down to a steady weeds like looking. Yeah, it does. I've got to be honest, I'm quite impressed with the way Giants have handled that. Yeah, so 37 we've got a plant. 28, all of our fields, bar 29, all my life, 24. It's like absolutely full of weeds for some reason. Why so much weeds? Wow. That is just like weed hell. Good job the weeded. Wow, that really is bad, isn't it? Small. It is small, but there's a lot of it. Right, and that's where I'm going to leave it, so we know what we've got to do. Up to 424,560. We are going to look at the sales, though. We are, definitely. T-Lex, we've already got 2 lorries. And tractors, pull trailers and tools. Slurry tankers are used to fill with slurry. Oh, wow, that does a lot. As well as it's a water thing. Gordon Benny, I wouldn't like to pay top dollar for that though. Oh, 25 cubic meter storage. Let's have a look at it. Oh, I see. But it can be dry as well. 25 cubic meters. It seems a bit expensive. I mean, that's cheap as well. It could. I do like to try new things. I've got to be honest, and we have actually got the cash. Still not going to clear us out. Go on, let's do it. Do we do the... Oh, for that, we'll detect the nitrogen in your manure as the nitrogen in the manure is never homogeneous. This sensor guarantees the application is of the same nitrogen amount all of... Yeah, I used to do that automatically if you were going to do that type of thing. Go on, if we're going to do this, like, let's do it properly. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, so they're different modules. Oh, I like it. Right, we'll do the whole hog then, definitely. That's I suppose for an all-in-one, but what would that be normally then? 350 odd grand. It's a bit. I mean, I know we've made that expensive. Right, so we're down to 217,470. We have a new toy to play with. Now then, in that case, being as it does need a back, I've got a chance to play with a slurry back that I really, yeah, I'd like to go the Moaska duo and try and this time figure out how to get it working completely. I know we've got the saddle track as well, but well, that's not too bad. 60,000, well, it is only because we're doing well, I suppose, yeah. So that is, I don't know how big it is. But it's the thing that often is not that's not expensive, but yeah, Moaska duo, where are I? Yeah, that's got a fantastic spread for a very, very little bit. Just see if that's compatible. I should bleed stitch into really. Right, and that's where we're going to leave it. So we've actually got some right posh equipment on this Let's Play. Right posh equipment. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's nice because normally let's go for the sales, let's go for, you know, like a trailed. Well, I love the fact we've got the jam. Now we've got that bit of a beast. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. We absolutely skinned, and we're also seeming to be dominating the world. And I'm seemingly forgetting. Mind you, you've got to plant said grass field before you worry about buying mowers and that, haven't you? So yeah, it's so that's where I'm going to leave it. We do seem to be going for map domination on this one, which just makes for a different sort of thing. It does play. Sometimes you're getting a bit of a rut. And when Marty did the challenge, I thought, yeah, I think it's a bit time to sort of break the mould that seems to be forming where I got manure. The fertiliser business in one form or another. Don't get me wrong, there are a shed load of them, which means it must be very popular. For those who wish to dominate the world and take over the world in a farming sort of thing, yeah, it's a good earner, isn't it? Let's be honest. But, I mean, I've got to be honest. I don't mind on a proper Let's Play. One of my favourite Let's Plays of all time was Hobo's Hollow. We really did do normal farming. We did. We literally did a fields, and we did in the end have a biogas plant. We was old school biogas plant and slurry yard. We did that, loads of cows. We went into everything, very diverse agricultural thing, but we did it very old school. But even that can get boring if you just do the same old all the time. So you've got to sort of shake it up though if you get into a bit of a rut where all you do is blah blah blah. Yeah. So, and on that note, yeah, I do ask for my fellow shareholders' input on this. And again, actually, I was thinking about this. I don't mind if you set me challenges. I don't. I quite enjoyed that, having a set of criteria to work to. That you can't use that. You must use that. It's quite good, within reason. I was thinking that. I thought we could call it the subscriber challenge. I know Mr. CDP's already said that, but it fits exactly what we're trying to do. It's not the same. We're not doing the same as Mr. CDP, so it's not like we're following and stealing his glory. We're just actually using the same title, but for a completely different thing. Yeah, we could have a subscriber challenge map where you set the criteria. But as a content creator, I would also like to, yeah, well, it's a bit like, yeah, I've always wanted to do one where we go totally organic. We don't do any like granules, fertilizer granules. Obviously liming's liming always, but yeah, where we do it like all either manure or slurry, even if you've got to buy it in, and everything's organic. I've always wanted to do one of those. Miss CLP did a bit of a one time, and I thought I'd like to do a complete map like that one time, and I would. So yeah, let me know what you think. And on that note, I really am going this time. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.